So one more element of this whole Adam22 and Lena The Plug finally working with Jason Love is during this interview they called Jason Love and it was like a little. I mean, they're doing it. They're doing what they got to do.
They're doing the whole media.
They're doing the whole thing. Lena's blushing over there. She's nervous. She's talking about the tension would be real. We would have to do a scene if we were all in the same room.
She's kind of playing into it a little bit.
You can tell she's like that.
But she's also, it's probably a little bit of truth in it.
No. It's harder for her to play into it than like Lena is okay, but she can't really. You can see nervousness on her really easily. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's easier for her to be herself than to play into a false character.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you can kind of see that. But this is the part that I thought was funny was Jason Love, the dude that just piped his wife
Hilarious.
out. He said he's not even man enough to let another man hit his wife. And Adam's face, Adam was like, oh, well, damn. You know, like,
it's like,
Adam was like.
He met his idol, and his idol was an asshole. Just like, wow.
Bruh, it was hilarious. It's like, and then he tried to, like, play it off. Adam does a lot of bad jokes, and that's when I realized how perfect they were for each other. There was a lot of bad jokes from Adam, and she just giggled and laughed at all of them. I said, you know what? You're so happy at home. Because half these jokes are so lame, but she's just.
She's easy to appease.
If Lena wasn't as clueless as she was, it would be a bad relationship.
Yeah.
She has to be, a little clueless.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he can do anything at this point outside of just feed into it.
This is only option.
Only option.
He has to be in pain and peace.
Yes.
Has to be. But let's watch this. Just pay attention to Adam's face.
Not really a cup situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're cool with it, then, it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of, how do I say, mental maturity.
Well, it would be kind of weird for you to find a dude bigger than you. Maybe they could resurrect Andre the Giant or something. Maybe you could get Brock Lesnar to come through and cut it up for you. But, I mean, you're kind of like the biggest dude that I could think of. I don't know. It's going to be tough for you to find a bigger guy.
Oh, they got a couple. There's a couple.
Yeah.
But, it's not just the size, it's everything that goes into it.
It's the angles, it's the foot.
They said girth is more important anyway. She bitch, I filled up.
He had to bring him back to reality. Don't you dare try to make it seem like it's all about the size.
Like I'm just a size guy, nigga. I put her on the stomach.
He's like, let's be clear. I would never let another man hit my wife. Let's be very clear about what we're talking about.
But don't get it twisted. I saw puzzles, nigga. Turn that pussy to a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, bro. So bruh's face was like, oh, wow, okay. But let's finish watching this clip.
This is amazing.
Lena is just like shriveling up into a ball right now. I can see how uncomfortable this is making you.
Yes, this is making me very uncomfortable. And I'm glad that he's only, on Zoom and not here right now.
Do you think that would be awkward?
Yes. Also, I feel like I'd feel a lot of sexual tension, and I felt like we would have to do a scene.
Oh,
you guys were both here.
See, she's out of control now. She's on a tear.
I've been known to have that effect. I apologize.
See, all right. Now I'm going to have to really mind you next time you're going to an adult event that he's going to be at, right?
No, but I would be turned on if you were there.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like you're part of it.
Which is
so
a big
you
caveat.
think that if me and
Pause
you
it real quick.
go out,
like that's what I was saying, like him, and I was gonna bring this up with the Keke Palmer situation because it kind of connects too.
Okay,
because it's like Adam allowed this to happen.
Right.
Have y'all watched Shameless?
Yeah.
When Liam was messing with the college student and he ended up finding her son and he thought that her son was fucking her.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he ended up being
Whoa, what?
Yeah,
Liam did what? When he was fucking the college girl, the professor?
The college professor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is kind of like the part of like it being, great for her is that her husband is allowing it.
Right.
And that was the same thing in Shameless.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, nigga, don't get it confused. Like, part of the happiness is because of you.
Yes.
Because you're like letting it happen.
Right.
And I don't think Adam is taking that into account. Like how much happiness he's bringing to her.
He hasn't fully, because
how can you right now?
Well, that's the thing. It's so new to him. I've hit dudes' wives before, right? And
with them in the room?
No, absolutely not. I'm not built like that.
Not even Jason Lee is.
You could drop your bitch off, but you know what I'm saying? Or she can just come over and whatever. But I always think you really got a good husband. I can see why you settled down and built a life with him because I would never allow this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's really unconditional love.
that really is like it's like I guess, and I don't know if it's it could be one or two things. He could feel like he's inferior and can't satisfy you, whatever it is. But I know that if I had a woman who made this request, and I don't know if we'd have to be in like year 30 before I was like, you know what? Go
She
ahead.
would have to be
That's
different.
And I don't even. And I still don't know if I.
I would
don't know if
I would never.
You
I still
gotta
don't know,
sink
but this
with the ship. I've been nothing fast for the past week. We gonna ride it out.
Hey, sometimes it happens
I
like
ain't gonna
that.
introduce no other shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing. Like, I leave the option open. In my mind, I don't see it ever happening until I die.
Yeah.
But it seems like most of these real freaky situations, when these couples been married for like 30, 40 years, they be like 60, 70. Then all of a sudden they want to live in a swinger community in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody wants them now.
And then at that point, you so nasty, let another nigga fuck you.
60
I don't
years
care.
old.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even the same hot thing that you were at 50. Like, I might not care depending on how you age, you type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can't say it's impossible. But in my mind, I'm thinking I'm gonna die the same way.
That's such a crazy
where
way.
it's a hell no. But it seemed like a lot of them get into it at like 60.
That's true.
50. You
That's
know what
true,
I'm
though.
saying?
When they get older, they start doing
They be
that
old
extra
as
freaky shit.
And I mean, we don't know what it's like to hit the same girl for 30 years. I mean, if that's the way you choose to
Right.
Nigga,
the
2
way
years is a long time.
Adam had a whole lot of others,
Nigga,
so
what?
he good.
2 years is a long time. I'm bored after 2. I'm
Nigga,
getting bored.
2
after
years
2 years.
is a very long time.
Goddamn right. I'm speaking for myself. So yeah, I'm speaking for myself.
2 years
I'm
is a
not
long
throwing
time.
nobody else under the bus, but yeah,
Nobody under the
yeah. But I'm telling you how I get down, and I tell all of them that I deal with. 2 years is a long time.
2 years is a very.
And I've been faithful for 2 years, and at the end of that second year, I was like, I need McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm tired of steak.
I feel that.
I need French fries.
Yeah.
I need some shit that'll fuck me up one time. You know what I'm saying? I do enjoy this 5-course meal I'm getting, but McDonald's be hitting sometimes.
Yeah, nah. You gotta switch it up every now and
Are
then.
you like that too? You couldn't just fuck the same?
It's not. Well, that's not what we were saying. It's not about fucking the same. It's about
Wanting to fuck the same.
it's about 2 years to fuck one girl.
Yeah,
That's a long time.
yeah.
It's a long time. That's why you gotta really like fucking that girl.
That's a long time. But it's not even about like fucking the girl. Like you can like fucking her, but it's
I can love fucking.
nigga. I like playing 2K. I've been playing it for years.
Yeah.
It's still the same game, and I don't like it about it. You feel me?
You still play it though.
But it's not because I'm having so much fun. It's like I'm having so much fun.
Right.
It's a different type of level.
It wasn't the same.
It's-
It's not the same when you pop the new year in.
Yeah.
So how do
You know
y'all
what
feel
I'm
about swinging?
I'm not doing that. I'm selfish right now. Like, what's mine is mine. I'm all about that traditional, toxic, one side this bitch is open. You know what I'm saying? It's open on one, closed on the other. I'm cool. I'm completely okay with that.
Classic misogyny.
I'm
yeah,
okay
yeah.
with the biblical. I'm classic.
I've been baked.
Classical. We can go biblical if we felt like it.
Right,
Traditional
right,
historical.
right, right.
How I can serve it on any planet that you want it. It's a
Yeah.
lot of doctrine that it's one sided open.
You
So
prefer turbans?
yeah.
You said you prefer turbans?
yeah.
A modest witch?
Yeah. I like a hoe too though, and I like a scallywag. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I like a bimbo-ish type of chick. You know
Like
what
a
I'm saying?
Lena, but not a porn star. A corn
Yeah,
star.
exactly,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's
Like we talked about it. I have no problem like marrying a retired escort, high end escort.
yeah.
You know, I have zero issue with
High
that.
end.
High end, not no
Yeah,
304 off the street.
Yeah.
Now.
Or not an Instagram model. I want one that worked, that was with them, that was passed around the Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want one that was
Okay,
just
low
Instagram,
level.
Instagram thugging.
Because you don't want to go to the bar and have niggas coming up to her.
Right. I should only be running into the niggas when we're at board meetings.
Right, right,
And
right.
honestly, you should be establishing these board meetings for me. And that's
Right.
why, it's I'm reaping the benefits of your connections for the lifetime.
You don't want a wife, you want a bottom bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Understandable.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's
That's
fair.
fair.
Which is, you know,
That's fair.
why you say it like that? Like you sound a little like
Not wrong
like
with
what,
it.
Nah, because there's a distinction.
It's a distinction.
Like, Adam treats his wife like a bottom bitch.
Right.
because
Yes.
but she's always been a bottom bitch.
Yeah.
And
So
then
is he
married
wrong
her.
for that?
Nah, because, you know, you start how you
But-
finish.
But
Yeah, we really saw it when she said I was ready to have a baby, and he said it's time to hit that track.
That's what I'm saying. But that's
The
yeah.
nigga was like
That's
Terrence
it.
Howard in
That's what
Hustle
I'm
and Flow.
saying.
And
He
this-
was down to his last couple of bitches.
Yeah.
Rent was due.
Yeah,
And he needed
bro.
to make something happen.
Yep.
And
Told
it's
her
the
to
thing
speak
too.
up.
It's like I'm okay
Say
with that
what you
relationship too, because this is like agreement that we've come to.
Right.
Yeah.
But like for her fan base and women, they're gonna hate. I bet they hated this interaction that we saw.
Nah,
but this
this
is
might-
we
depends.
we were watching healthy. I feel like we were watching a pretty healthy relationship.
This-
Communicate. You
And
know what I
this
mean?
is a
they are
very
healthy.
healthy.
Yeah,
They
so
are healthy.
I feel like we were just. But there's a lot of women who are already pissed at that. You know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. And I don't think all things are meant for the camera. I don't think this is meant
These
for the
hoes
camera.
can't get a man
This is
to
the
begin
position
with.
they put themselves in. I have no problem with you having this conversation with your girl behind the closed doors.
And what is her ethnicity again?
Armenian, I think,
How close? Armenian.
Middle Eastern, Muslim. So
I'm surprised there's a more outrage about this.
yeah, well, that's
from
the
that
thing.
community,
That's the thing that
because-
he's always said is her family's always been just accepted of her,
Really?
which is yeah.
That's unique.
Lauren
which
is
is
surprised
really-
by that.
Hell yeah, bro. I grew up with like a bunch of Armenians and like, you know,
yeah.
all
Just
around.
Muslim-
Just
just
people
Muslim
all around me,
countries in
everything.
general?
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep
don't
that-
fuck with that.
Bro,
They'll keep their front door open.
I have
Yeah.
I have like homies that I've grown up with my whole life. I've never seen their sister's hair.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like
Facts, bro.
never.
Yeah.
I've never seen their hair, and we did elementary to middle school until
Facts.
I moved in 10th grade type shit.
I
You know?
remember it was this girl named Fatima. She was in high school. I remember the first time I saw her hair.
Yeah.
I was like, you a new bitch. Like,
Yeah, bro, and that's the crazy thing
Yeah.
is you don't realize how powerful that is. One thing that I do like about Muslim is like, yeah, I go crazy for a bitch with a nice ass and titties, but when I haven't seen your hair ever, and then I see it one day, I'm
That
like,
shit just fold
or
out.
holy shit, that activates the
You
different
look
part
really
of me.
different. Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
where I'm like,
Oh,
holy
like
shit,
damn, you bad as hell.
I'm faithful as fuck right now.
Forehead
You know what I'm
isn't
saying?
as big as I thought it was.
The fact that I had to wait to see your hair,
the Quran was right. The human flesh for women, like men and women.
it's yeah.
'Cause,
We
yeah.
have to hide each other from it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's nice when you do get a woman like that, bro. Like I'm talking right now, where like that type of woman will make me want steak. 2 years, I might not get bored. When it's like that, it
Yeah.
might take me 10 to 20 years
Yeah.
before I want McDonald's again.
Probably
With-
because
with-
it's in all that goddamn packaging.
with a woman like that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. So, but with a regular chick that we see every day, the ones that we're pretty much interacting with and dealing with, yeah, 2 years, I need some McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much where I'm coming at. So that just kind of breaks down to how you carry yourself. How
Because it's not about
That's a
just
fact.
sex.
it's not
It's
about
not
just
about
sex.
that.
It's
It's
about
in-
how this is presented.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's some real shit.
I can agree with that.
Message.
But no, yeah. Does
Yeah.
he keep saying?
Yeah, he said some
Just
more.
look at this image right here. I just love the way he's looking at it. Like, I can't believe
Did he-
this shit is happening.
Did he? And did he hit her with a Cuban
I'll fuck
song?
your bitch up.
Yeah.
And like they're just sitting here talking about. He looks like an evil genius.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know, man. He looks like this is the 20th time he's seen this. You get what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Like
Yeah, I
he's just
feel you.
like
Did it
he's just,
again, nigga.
He's just
This
here.
is his position. I
Yeah.
fuck wives, so I've seen men go through these emotions, and he's probably thinking, Adam, you're doing pretty good. You're handling this well.
He's thinking about the other, and it's just like, ugh, like the last nigga hit his bitch. Like,
Yeah, right,
Pop the
right.
bitch in that fucking
you're
forehead.
doing pretty good. At least we're able to communicate and joke, man.
Yeah.
You're holding it together. He's like congratulating Adam in this.
But
moment.
he's smiling at the same time because he know he flipped her.
And
Oh yeah. He
He flipped her.
knows.
He know he
never-
flipped her.
He
Yeah.
knows she's never gonna be the same.
yeah.
And
That's
what it is.
all three of them are eating because of this. And
All of
like
'em.
at the end of the day, you can sit down and go, we got paid.
Right.
We got paid.
What
Which
would
is
you-
not everything.
What
But
would you rather? Would you rather be born with this nigga's genetics or with like Shaq's genetics? Would you rather be the greatest porn star of all time or like NBA?
NBA.
NBA.
But you don't get moments like this.
I don't need
You
it.
get what I'm saying?
All of Shaq's one fraction of Shaq's moments is this nigga's moment combined.
Yeah.
how tall?
That's true.
How
Yeah.
tall
You
is
know what I'm
Jason?
saying?
Yeah,
Like
facts.
Shaq just in the finals.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said
It's-
Shaq.
Yeah, but just like a NBA fame or
Just
whatever.
an
like-
NBA talent level, NBA level
I'm taking
genetics.
that
take
over.
that.
Yeah, I'm
or
taking
just this
that.
porn star nigga.
I take
Yeah,
that.
this is like the first. He like this is the most he's ever been
Yeah.
high up, and he still won't ever be an A-list celebrity.
Correct.
We don't know.
Nah.
We don't know what happens after this.
That's true. That's true.
Well, let's see. We got to see
Whoa.
how he pivot.
Has that ever happened? Has a corn star ever made that leap
To A-list celebrity?
Stormy Daniels, right?
The ones who
What's
did
the
the
one with the
But
giant
black
dick from
dudes.
the 70s?
Yeah, the ones who did movies. Oh, Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy.
He
yeah.
was a list celebrity.
Yeah.
He was.
But then he was on Surreal Life. And it was like,
then the allegations came out.
yeah, and then the allegations came out, and he's still alive, even though it feels like he's been dying for a long time.
Yeah, I
He
saw a
looks
picture of
terrible.
him. He was at a porn convention, hugging on a porn star's ass. You know, it was
He always looks he always looks like he's dying to me. Like
Yeah.
he just looks like
he
he's
looks like a little creep, right?
bro, just creepy.
Hop
as
out the shadows.
fuck, bro.
He does
yeah.
look perverted, yeah.
Yeah,
But, you know, that's
Well,
what a life of fucking on film would
I'm
do
about to
for
say,
you.
what can you do?
yeah.
but-
But hey, shout out to Jason Love. Let's finish watching this clip
I'm just gonna say,
real quick because I don't know what's probably about to watch a little bit more awkwardness. But she just offered up. She just pretty much told Adam there's a lot of sexual tension. Long story short.
Correct.
So.
Correct.
To a party and we see him, that there's a chance that we'd all end up hooking up after?
I don't know what his stance is on working with you.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a good point.
Pause.
I don't know.
Pause. This nigga asks if it's a potential for them to have a threesome one day. She was like, I don't know if he wants to fuck you.
No, work
No,
with
work
you.
with you.
You know, but
yeah,
fuck
I get-
you.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what she means.
No, fuck
No,
with you.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I get you. Yeah,
but
yeah.
you got to be specific with things like this. This is not, you know, this
No, but you know what's kind of
Just
funny?
look at his face now.
It does sound. It does. He's getting red.
because
but
he's being. Oh, you're talking about Adam?
yeah, it's kind of a little. It's a little embarrassing, but it's always fun. It's also funny too because like we talk about sex, how we talk about sex, and like she just turned real. Like that was a professional statement. Well, I don't know if he wants to work with you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I just let this nigga fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And that's one thing from the interview when I watched it in full that I noticed is that she kind of treated this like sex instead of just a scene. Like
Yeah.
there was even moments where she was like, we hooked up, and he corrected her. He was like, you did an adult scene.
That is fact. That is a fact. Yeah.
Yeah, she got flipped, bro.
It's hard to differentiate because at the end of the day, this is just a new, warm piece of meat inside
Facts.
She got a little too emotionally attached.
That'll do that. 7 years and then something new. Over.
So-
Seven
Oh,
years,
it's-
10 inches.
I get it regardless.
Damn, that would be, yeah, I could see that. That would probably kind of make me feel like I'd put a cap on this whole situation if we all did it together.
Good closer.
Wow, maybe that is the three-way that we should do, because that would be pretty viral rather than just some random guy, right?
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
As long
He's
as
thinking
I'm
about
not
another
sitting in
Cuban
a
he could
chair
get.
with my fucking
You
arms
have to for
tied
one-
behind my
for one
back or
shot.
whatever.
You gotta hold the camera
Okay.
for one shot.
All right, so now I got to rewrite the script.
Yeah, what do people need to know about Jason Love, since like you're kind of
I think that's pretty much the end of it.
Yeah, that's
Hold
pretty
on.
much it.
I kind
But-
of want to know what he's about to say.
No, I didn't
It's,
screen
yeah,
record.
it's
you
like
just gonna
another
go
But what I
Second.
will say that
Said it was getting good.
I'll say it for him because I want this black man to get as much shine as he can. Jason Love is an author, so he sells books. Look him up on Amazon. He's got like 4 or 5 books out.
You know, when he has said,
On
I don't know. I don't know what the hell the books are about, but I know he's an author.
When he
he's
said-
more than
when he said when he said he got to rewrite the
diction.
script,
yeah, diction. Yeah.
when
diction.
when he had said he got to rewrite the script, he really meant it. He was like, "Fuck, like why did
Right.
I got to rewrite this whole thing?"
Because I thought I was gonna be able to enjoy her alone again.
Yeah.
But obviously, since we have to bring you around,
I got to add a white knight in it.
Well,
Give
when
this
I
nigga
watched
some
the way
lines.
Adam said that again, the first time I heard it, I thought he was being serious. The second time I watched it, it seemed like he was testing her to kind of feel how she was thinking about it.
she's ready.
it was a lot of
Was she ready to spin the block?
it was a lot of
Yeah.
verbal undertones
It was.
in this whole interaction.
There was,
you
yeah.
know, to him saying, you know, we might have to freeze your eggs, which is like, you know,
It was a lot. That's what
It's
the
a
whole
lot.
the video is a 1 hour. It was a lot of man, we're watching. You know, I always feel weird when I can see too much into your relationship, and I'm like, man, this is really like these are conversations I've been here with my chick where it's like every word really matters right now, and I'm watching. If you start breathing a little bit heavy during a question that I ask, you know what I'm saying? Like
everything matters.
yeah,
nigga.
and we're like, we have to watch this on camera. This is kind of intense right now, bro.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. That's what I was telling Lauren about the other day we recorded when we was with Jet. He was talking about July. Have you heard about July?
This guy.
No, man. I'm not gonna bring it
Yeah,
up.
he brought it
But
up again. You're gonna get him in trouble.
July is a phenomenal woman.
I just googled one of this
You should
nigga
ask Lauren
Jason
about it.
Love's books.
Okay.
And it looks like his biggest one is called The Gender Spectrum.
Or Black Love.
No, The Gender Spectrum. This
Yeah,
book,
it's right here, The Gender Spectrum.
attempts to take an honest, rational look at gender and sexuality. Gender and sexuality are not always black and white like many people believe them to be. People can be born to be LGBT or born with genitals of one gender. Yo,
Nigga, that should say it's 28 pages.
it's a pamphlet.
You know what?
This is real. So what does this mean now?
Hold on, AJ, do you want to solo
What
that
do
again?
we do?
You're
What do we
right.
do with this information?
Do we read the book? That cover art is trash.
Are those furries?
Yeah, they look like furries.
What is that?
Well, let me see. This is Google. Let me see what Amazon says about this book.
Why? First of all, it's not a book.
It's a
I don't-
pamphlet.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think 28 can be considered a
Well,
book. That's kinda
yeah,
wild.
I think it can. Pamphlet is more, is like less than that though.
A real book is James Folk the Fourth.
Oh, what was the name
Black
of it again?
Thunder.
The gender spectrum. Jason Love.
I was surprised that it was the gender spectrum. I wasn't like that was the last thing that I
Like,
thought his book would have been about.
It's like as if that's
Book
something
would've
he
been
cares
on.
about, right?
Right. Yeah. I feel like
Now,
it's $3.99.
talk about-
$3.69.
I feel like he should be telling us how to like
course
take a
it's
white woman,
69.
like walk into a bar,
Yeah, like a pickup artist book.
or like
Yeah,
how to
or
make
how to-
make a piece bigger. Like even that, you know,
Yeah.
Or get you just, remote control type stamina.
yeah, it's
Like you
something, right?
press and play button.
The devil is a lie, the king of lies.
This book attempts.
Part of
This
part
book,
of a
it's,
book series. It looks
It's a paperback
it's an honest take on what?
2 books.
on gender dynamics and sexuality in the
You
modern
gotta
era.
assume that we can't read nothing.
Yeah, my fault. I was trying to figure out which part I wanted to.
The
you know,
devil
zoom
is
in
a
on.
lie.
The powers that be do not have your best interests at heart. They lie to the masses for their own personal political agendas while pretending that they are only trying to help. If you want a better world or just a better society, you need to see through their lies and corporate tactics, corrupt tactics that are aimed at keeping you uninformed, misinformed. Is that the same thing he just said twice?
He's a part of the problem. He's
Yeah,
like,
this is kind of crazy.
Or just so weak-minded that they can control and manipulate you with relative ease. A hateful, petty, phony, irrational, deceitful, untrustworthy, power-hungry, self-serving people cannot make a better world.
people watch him to escape the real world. Like he's a part of the problem.
Yeah.
He makes people feel insecure.
Possibly.
This is crazy.
Surely.
Possibly. I mean,
I was hoping it was an autobiography or something.
I was hoping it
Yeah.
was like a.
Because he said I had a whole, in the interview, he said I have a whole life before this. So I was hoping it was like, I hate to say, you know what, never mind.
Yo, what if he was just like a really philosophic, deep thinker, and he just was blessed with such a large penis that he had, like he didn't have a choice but to get into the industry.
Just like how somebody can be blessed with being 7 foot and they
like
playing NBA.
literally, Taco Fall
Yeah.
is 7'6".
Yeah.
But apparently he's a genius.
Right.
Like he's really like on his NBA scouting report, they was like, this nigga might not even like he's too smart for basketball potential.
Oh,
You
damn.
said
he
that
might not
same
even-
thing about Jalen
Same
Brown.
thing about Jalen
Okay.
Brown, yeah.
You said the same way. It made me feel like you was just putting new people in the.
It's the same, it's the same
It's a
situation.
lot of
And they were
niggas.
teammates at one point in
Yeah.
time. But nah.
Yeah, they were teams.
Well,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Shout out Taco Fall, man. I hope he's healthy or whatever. But nah, man, I this is kind of surprising. What is this book called? Your Education System?
Yeah.
The devil is a lie, the king
This
of
is
lies.
it's a part
the
two.
niggas are conspiracy
Man,
theorists.
I'm not
That's
reading
kinda
no corn star book on no philosophical.
Yeah, I'm not
Marcus
either. Yeah,
Aurelius.
that really bothers
Like,
me.
nigga, who do you think you are?
Yeah, you could at least wrote like
I can only
like a romance novel or
But
something like
Malcolm
that.
X used to be Malcolm Little.
I can only imagine he's probably on set annoying the shit out
He's
them
not
white
making
bitches.
any money off this. He can't be. Not with them prices. And
The-
not with.
The point of being an author isn't to make
And
money; it's to say you're an author. A lot of the times.
Yeah, and they're only 28 pages. I mean, he's slapping these together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely self-published.
Respectfully, like, how deep is he really getting in 28 pages? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not flushing these thoughts.
He's
that,
not.
They can't be that
not.
flushed
He's
out.
stringing together tweets.
Yeah,
Unless
Yeah,
it's one
you know,
chapter is one
yeah.
chapter worth of content.
Exactly.
You know
So,
what I'm saying?
yeah. For all the blind listeners or viewers, the paperback is $3.69. Like the shipping and handling is already $5. But
Yeah.
the shipping and handling is more than the actual book.
but if
But
you
you
have
can
Kindle,
never judge a book by its cover. You don't know what type of information is in here. This
I
could
could
be
judge,
life-changing
I could
shit.
judge that book for sure. Look at that cover. That shit is terrible.
School sucks. Your education system.
What
Jason
they-
Love. He
but
didn't
the-
even use his government name. He's
But-
still using his
Exactly.
porn moniker.
Right? This is crazy.
But that's not his name. That's not his name. That's not his name. That's not his name. Why was I just thinking that? Like, what if that's his name? I don't know. Nah, that can't be his name.
the Kindle's worth $1.01. And you know what bothers me about that? It's not even, none of these prices are the way that you should, marketing wise, put prices. It should be 99 cents.
Yes.
$1.99.
Yes.
$3.99.
Yeah.
It bothers me that it's $1.01.
That's
Who the
crazy.
fuck cleared that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you know, it's hard,
Like,
like $3.69. Like, is the 69 a play on him?
Yes,
fucking?
that's what I thought.
innuendo,
So that's the only
yeah.
reason why I'm kind of letting the 69 go, just because you are a corn star. But
Like,
it's like,
what if 101 is
he
a sex
couldn't help
position?
himself.
you're right? You know what I'm saying? You get that one, but the 101,
101
I'm
is
not-
probably code for missionary.
yeah, I'm not accepting
Code
that.
for the
though.
like basic level, the start of it all. School,
Yeah.
you know, English
And I
101.
bet them girls that are corn stars that like are actually like interested in him and like excited to work with him, they're coming to the set talk about, I read your book. You read an online like little journal.
You read his
Nah,
scrub.
they're probably going up to him like you're just so amazing. Your piece is so amazing. He's like, but what about the educational system in America? Bitch? Like, he's just stopping there like, bitch, wait, they're not my cock right now.
Son, I'm more
Let's
than
talk about
just
something
brawn.
serious.
Right.
Let's talk about another big issue.
Right, yeah.
That nigga probably say anything. You know what I mean?
Let's move over to this next thing. Let's see.